Okay, there are 7 cervical vertebrae. Now, if we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you see there's only 6 in this one. The reason I know that this is the cervical is because here we've got a rib coming out of there, so that's how you know that this one is thoracic. So here we have T1, T2, T3, T4. But anyways, back to the cervical. If we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's only 6. That's because this is actually the dens, this little stick part right here, this is the dens. That means this is the axis, and we're missing the atlas in this this skeleton. This right here is the hyoid bone. Whoops. This is the hyoid bone. It just kind of floats. It's not really supposed to be attached like this. Anyways, so that's why there's only 6 cervical vertebrae, but there's supposed to be 7. They're just missing the atlas. Then we start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there are 12 thoracic vertebrae because there's 12 ribs. So that's how you know, look, literally connected to the last rib right here. Boom. That's how you know that's how you know where to stop. So this is T12. After thoracic, you have lumbar, L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the last one's 5. After that, you've got your sacrum. It's better to see from the back, actually. So this is the sacrum, and you have the coccyx. This is a little part right here. Real quick, important ones about the cervical. Remember the atlas. That one has something similar to this. These are called condyles. So the condyles make contact with the occipital bone that sits right on top of this. Then these little facets, these are facets, they line up for all the other vertebrae. So you've got the process in the back. This one is very, hold on. There we go. This one is special. This is how you know it's the atlas, because it has a bicuspid. You can see that it goes into 2, 1 and 2. And then the other ones, they kind of do that, but not as much as that one. So then you start to see all of them just going to 1. So we go 6 of these. These are special because if we look right here, they have this hole right here for blood vessels and nerves. Here they have the central foramen, that's where your spinal cord goes through. And then you've got another transverse foramen. So the cervical are the only ones that have 3 holes. All the other ones just have 1 for the spinal cord. Now, these other transverse foramen right here, you're like, oh, these come out of the side too, these come out of the side. So all of these have these holes coming out of the side. That's different. That's not part of the actual vertebrae. That's made from the vertebrae being stacked together. Oh man, I wish I had 2 vertebrae just like detached so I could show you guys. Oh, perfect. Okay, so here we see this little hole. That's not one vertebrae. That's this vertebrae having a curve, and then I can't really see it. But this vertebrae having another curve like right there. So they just make this hole. This is 2 vertebrae making 1 hole, and this is just 1 vertebrae just having 3 holes just on its own. If we look at the thoracic spinous processes, we start to see that we've got these long, skinny spinous processes, but then get longer and longer and longer, and then they start pointing down. So once you start pointing down, that's how you know, okay, these are for sure thoracic vertebrae. And then the last part, the lumbar vertebrae. The lumbar vertebrae, if you look at their spinous process, it's really thick. So this is how you know you have a lumbar. Now, Yes, the last thoracic vertebrae has a pretty thick spinous process, but it's still pointing down. These, look at the one right under it, it's pointing straight out, straight out, straight out. And then another way you can identify them is the body. This is the centrum, this is the body. So this is the big circular thing, it looks like this. So you've got the centrum for the lumbar, you can see how thick it is, and then we can see how wide this way is. And then you start to see the lumbar, they get a little bit skinnier, skinnier. I'll see if you can poke through there. Oh man, that sucks. There you go, it looks kind of smaller. And then you got the cervical, they're kind of like the thinnest, smallest. Oh, I forgot to mention Atlas because it's not on here, but Atlas has no body. It has no body. What else? I think that's it.